Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I am going to do like a sort of chit-chatty get ready with me. Please understand that there is going to be background noise and stuff like that because that is just the nature of the beast of being a mom and having a toddler who's just going to make noise. So it is what it is. I hope you enjoy this video nonetheless. But I just figured that I would just kind of catch you guys up, like why I've been so busy, why I've been so MIA, and yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it. And you're probably gonna hear a phone chime because, yeah, so. I always do my eyes first, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get that started. Second, I like get eyeshadow, guys, but I've been terrifyingly busy with work, and I just recently moved, so that has been kind of making it hard to really devote any time to any kind of like extracurricular activities. But the good side of it all is the fact that it's been a pretty easy transition to moving, and we're pretty much almost completely settled in. We don't really have a whole lot of furniture, so it wasn't too much of a struggle to make sure that that was all together. If I don't know if you guys are really into those like house tours or something like that, but once we are like completely furnished and have our house completely together, I like house tours. I love seeing how people interpret their space and arrange their furniture and their decorations and all that. I love that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, just let me know. If not, I might just post it anyway. So yeah. Today for eyeshadow, I definitely want to use one of my new eyeshadows from Cliona that I just picked up. This one is called Toadstool. Ooh. It's a very iridescent kind of like teal and reddish brown that a lot of people have. I actually don't really have a color like that, so I'm really excited that I was able to support Cliona and my quest to find that perfect blue-brown shade. First, I'm going to set my eyeshadow with like a cream eyeshadow. I'll be using this guy today. I use this. So yes, moving has been pretty stressful. It's been okay. It's done now, and I'm really happy that we are almost done. There's a few things left at our old place, but our old place belongs to my mom, so she's been accommodating with like us getting all of our stuff together, so that's been nice. Also been super duper busy at work, which has led to me having to unfortunately experience a painful learning curve. So in this video I really wanted to talk about how important it is to just hold yourself accountable when you make mistakes. And I made a pretty stupid mistake at work. I'm not going to really discuss like exactly what I did because I work in healthcare, so no one got hurt. I don't work in a hospital, at least not anymore. I don't know if I've made any updates like that, like how I've transitioned to like a different kind of job, but not completely. But anyway, I made a mistake, and you know, I could have been very woe is me about it. I hate myself, I suck at life, or whatever. But, you know, instead of doing that, I wrote down all of the things that I can work on to ensure that I'm a more efficient worker at what I do, because I actually really love my job. I love what I do. I think the job that I have is very important to the community that we serve, but nonetheless, what I did was still very stupid, and I deserved the repercussions of like what had happened. So even though it really sucks and I wish it didn't happen, I guess it's better to just have something like that happen to you early on in a new job rather than it happening like when later down the line when you should have already been knowing what to do at that point. Because I am still pretty new at my job. I was hired back in August, so yeah, even though that really sucked, I guess it had to happen, and now I can be a lot more careful in the future. Something else that's been happening too is like some personal things that I'm not really going to discuss, but I think it's really important to support people who are having a really hard time, whether it's at work or whether they're just struggling with the issues that they have in general, especially with mental health. I really could have let this affect my mental health in a way that I could have reacted in a very negative way to the situation I was in, but instead I kind of took it and ran with it, and I wrote down everything that I needed to do in order to improve. I think this is a better way to cope with issues that you're having instead of like kind of locking yourself in your room and not talking to anybody about it. So next I'm just taking some glitter primer and I'm gonna put that over my lids before we put Toadstool on to dab that all over my lid. Just a small layer because we don't want it to look choppy, and that tends to happen with glitter glue, at least from my experience. On a positive note, I also wanted to talk about like some things that I've accomplished so far since the beginning of this year. Something really cool that I got to participate in was a boudoir shoot, and I've never done something like that before. I am not like a certified makeup artist, but I have been enjoying working with other people, and thanks to a lot of my amazing friends, I've had a lot of really cool opportunities to participate in more photo shoots where I do makeup and stuff like that. Now, I'm not a certified makeup artist. I feel like I am a diet makeup artist, and what I mean by that is I mostly like have an emphasis on like eyeshadow and things like that, and then whenever someone wants their makeup done, I just tell them that they need to bring their own foundation. And I've had some surprisingly good success with this, and I don't know, I'm really proud of myself for how I approached some people last year and asking them if they just needed help. I had one photographer who really just kind of gave me some confidence in my abilities, and that was really cool because now I've had so many photographers reach out to me. Not so many, just a handful, because I don't want to say so many. Like, I'm not, like, people aren't, like, I don't know, coming into my DMs like, will you come work for me or whatever, but I have had some friends of photographers who have said like, hey, do you know a good MUA? And they're like, oh, Camille's actually pretty good, you should reach out to her, she's super nice, or whatever. So it's so cool that I've had that opportunity, because I never in a million years would have thought that that would be me, where I would be doing makeup on other people. And it's really fun to do makeup on other people. Just today I did makeup on my friend Heidi, and she's honestly been like one of my #1 supporters, along with some other of my other friends who have just, I don't know, been amazing and letting other people know that I do good work or whatever. So I don't know, if you want to do makeup or whatever, I wouldn't say like drop everything and do it, but as a side gig, it's been pretty cool. Next, I'm just going to kind of blend this orange shade out with a cream shade and just go from there. And I'm basically done with the eyes, so I'm going to cut this out, do my face, because that's the boring part in my opinion, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I have my face makeup on, and feeling pretty conflicted about it, but we're just going to move on because we don't have time to redo our face. I'm just going to take this palette and I will be highlighting, bronzing, blushing, etc. So I just wanted to talk a little bit more about the experience I had with my boudoir shoot that I was invited to do makeup for, and I was so pleasantly surprised with the outcome of it because everyone was so nice. No one had like any complaints about the makeup at all. So I don't know, it was really cool. I don't know exactly what I was expecting, but I don't know, I was very happy with the overall result. People seemed to really like their makeup. Some people had requests, some people were just like do whatever, and I don't know, it was really nice. Do whatever, I just did like a pretty basic eye look with like maybe a little wing, and that was it. And I don't know, I think it was super fun, and I'm excited to see the pictures and how they came out and stuff because I don't really know exactly what to expect when I see them. It was like really the first time I've ever done like something kind of major like that, so I guess we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm very excited. And if this has taught me anything, it's taught me that, you know, it's okay to get out of your comfort zone, because if you do, you'll meet a lot of people and have awesome opportunities to grow as a person. And I don't know, it's been pretty great. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish the lower lash line area. I'm just going to go back in with this orange shade from the Zoeva palette and just kind of trace my lower lash line area with that color. I'm not trying to look super extra today like I always do, but we're just going to carefully place that right there, right where my lashes are. And I think I'm just going to put some mascara on. I've been using this superhero mascara from It Cosmetics, but I don't like the applicator, so I use this recycled one that I really like from Maybelline, Lash Sensation. And also, like, the boudoir shoot was really cool because I met like 8 different kinds of people. I didn't necessarily like connect with with them because they were really just doing this for themselves. It was kind of like a self-empowering boudoir photo shoot. But some of them had some really interesting stories. Some of them were getting out of nasty relationships and they just needed a way to, I don't know, kind of appreciate themselves, their bodies. I don't know, it's just, there's something about people doing that for themselves rather than someone else. I mean, there were definitely people there who were doing it for their significant others, but my favorite was a girl who came and she was pregnant. This was her personal maternity shoot, and I just thought that was so dope. She's actually not the first person I've worked with for a maternity shoot, but still, that was just so cool. What an awesome way to celebrate yourself and the amazingness of your body that's, you know, growing a human being inside. So cool in my opinion. I'm going to go in with this coral liquid catsuit from Wet n Wild. I think this will go nicely with the look. So I'll go ahead and get that out. Okay, this is the finished look. I am done getting ready for my day. Today we are going to go to John Waters' art exhibit at the Wax Center in Columbus. So I actually did get ready for something for once. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not really sure if I shared anything actually insightful, but I'm going to try to be better about recording videos when I get the opportunity. It might not necessarily be a get ready with me. It might just be me doing my makeup. I don't know, but I still really appreciate you. Thanks for watching. I'll go ahead and show you what it's going to be like with my glasses on. Just going to wear these black frames. But yeah, I had fun doing this video. I hope you had fun watching me. I hope you have a great day, a great week, a great year. Thanks. Bye.